I said, what kind of question do you give me a hokum? Eight Marcus went, every time he says, Shalach Ami V'Avduni, what's vexing me with me a hokum? I told you very clearly. I said, so Padre wanted to become a friend with Moshe now. And he wanted you what you call reverse psychology. Padre says to Moshe, rest of us, listen, me with me a hokum. Who's going? I know these people better than you. You're a newcomer here. You just came here not long ago. I'm with these people already for tens of years. They're not even interested. Leave them in a hochem. Machsa, don't make a big tzimmish. You're going to make a big tzimmish, a big tumult, and you'll make a big event, and it'll be a flop.
No one will show up.
No one will show up. Leave them in a hochem. You think you know the people. You don't know these people. I know them much better than you. Everybody will come. So I said that when the Friedrich Rebbe came to America, and he said, he came here not for his health reasons. So someone said, America's on. Another, he want to say like Padre.
Yeah.
He said, me a hope from November is the game.
Nobody.
So the Rebbe said, I'll prove you that the Americans aren't on this. Okay, you have one drasha.
Yeah, very good. Okay.
Another drasha. We'll open my huge drashas.
Okay, my crowd's not your crowd. So
okay, good.
We heard the same radio station.
Good. Okay, you hear my it goes even with a story. This drasha.
You always said the Maisa week.
Yeah.
I always repeat it in your name. Rabbi BOGOMILSKY says the Maisa week.
But in today's Parsha, the Parsha called Pesach.
Right.
In Korban Pesach, there's a special din by Korban Pesach, which is mamash verkehrt wie a Rambam. It is verkehrt wie a Rambam. The Rambam says that based on the pasuk that I gave it in Satigal called Moshe with Gdula, so the din is that a korban you could eat any way you want. You could eat it cooked, you could eat it fried.
Any way you want.
Huh?
Any way, I thought anywhere, any way.
Any way you want. Say the din. But Korban Pesach steht da din. You see, no. Don't eat it no. Uvasham avusha b'mayim. No means someone means raw. And uvasham avusha b'mayim. Ki im tzli eish roish al krova kibbeh. It's just smell all over the time. How you talking? Why? So I say that when I moved into my house on Crown Street, so that time, people lived there wasn't kosher, so we wanted to make a kosher kitchen. So that time, if you remember, I don't know if you remember, but before they had a good loudspeaker system in 770.
Yeah, that guy in the back.
Oh, that guy, you remember that guy? His
Yeah.
name was Mr. Zweig.
Zweig, yeah.
Mr. Zweig would stand up over there,
Make-
they're turning the buttons, and they'd say, "Do I happen it or gedreht das Ei? Do I happen it?" He was an electrician.
Yeah.
So that was the only electrician that I knew. So I called him to my house, and my wife, he came with a pad, and he goes to everything what my wife wants to know, that needs electricity. Then my wife says to him, Mr. Zweig, I would like to make an exhaust that should take out the smell. She says, Rabbi BOGOMILSKY, ich mache kein exhaust. So I said to him, Mr. Zweig, I don't understand. If you think I'm not going to pay you, then you shouldn't make anything. And if you trust me that I'm going to pay you,
Like that too.
so why don't you make the exhaust? My wife wants the exhaust. He says, Rabbi BOGOMILSKY, was versteht nicht? Einmal reingegangen in einen jüdischen Stuhl, hat mir geschmeckt am Shabbos.
Yeah.
Mir geschmeckt am Schon, mir geschmeckt der Kugel. Kommt zu gehen an Exhaust, mir gehagelt am ganzen Reich Shabbos. Ich said, ich kann nicht.
I can't be part of that.
Yeah, I can't be part of that. So I said, it steht in the Forschung, I showed in the Forschung. When the Eibusher told the Yidden that they should make a Korban Pesach, and Moshe came and told the Yidden, so the Yidden got frightened. We're going to make a Korban Pesach, and with all the anti-Semitism around and everything, how can we do such a thing?
So they get
Yeah. So the Yidden said to Moshe, you know what? Okay, we have to do it, but we'll eat it raw. We eat it raw.
We're not cooking it.
Yeah, you're right. No one will smell it. No one will smell it. So he said, so the Abisha said, you go told them, I'll tell you. So the Yidden began to compromise. They said, you know what?
We'll cook it.
We'll cook it. You know, cooking is not such a strong smell. So it's not so terrible. Not everyone will know about it. He said, the Bosham Mine, Nikitov the hate. What was it? The Abisha Naki Imtsu Eish, Reisha Krobo, Kirbo, Zogain Areich, ganz Mitzrayim. Whole Mitzrayim should smell that the Yidden are Macheres. So I once said this drasha, people liked it because I gave credit. I said, those people that think that there was no Yiddishkeit in America till Lubavitch came are greatly mistaken.
Sure.
We had a Chaim Bugin, and we had a Terva Das, and we had a Shlomo Kruger, and you had all around. I said, and you meant that Lubavitch that they've getan in Crown Heights. We had the mikveh that we have in Crown Heights. We had before Lubavitch came here.
Right.
The shuls from the community made the mikveh.
Right.
The mikveh on Unison. So
Yeah.
what's what the Lubavitch getan? I said, but
It's
there was no reyach to Yiddishkeit. There was no. You didn't feel Yiddishkeit.
Very good.
It was very dull. It was
Very
raw.
good. Very good.
The Lubavitch, I use the word. I don't know if there's such a word in English, but Lubavitch aromatized America with Yiddishkeit.
Okay, we got to put it down. I shouldn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have it on video.
Yeah, I'm not gonna have the video.
Can look at my YouTube channel.
Sure, I was speaking like everyone spoke about Bameka Shlichus, where the Bach was going around with the tzitzis hanging out.
Right.
You know, I mean, where did you see? Where did you see doctors with yarmulkes in a hospital?
Right.
There were Yiddish doctors. Okay, so you got two good drushes.
All the soldiers now in Gaza,
Huh?
all the soldiers, they're wearing tzitzis.
Yeah?
Maybe you should watch them.
You could say, if you want to use the title that Lubavitch raised or elevated the Gaon Yaakov.
Right.
The Gaon Yaakov hat gefällt.
Okay, Shine.
Okay?
And not gonna let me speak that long anyway, so I got enough. With mine and yours, I did good.
Okay, good.
Shkai.
Okay, so let's...
All right. If you have to bring it, you could chime in your own. You don't have to.
You're not the first one that says my drushes.
Well, they have to shluchim by reading your book.
That's right.
In the olden days, they had the thought for the. You remember he had it.
I forgot a shliach once called me up to when I came out with my book on Tishrei with the drushes. So he said a drusha, and the Baal Bas told him, I read this also by Rabbi BOGOMILSKY.
You can't go to educated people. You can only go to
Yeah.
simple people.
I once had a mice saying, sure, I once told a story.
The same radio.
That we saw it in the same sefer.
Yeah.
I remember.
They had, what was it? It was called the Thought for the Week, I think.
Okay, actually, we're in the middle. We're in the middle of a sif, so let's finish the sif, okay? It's it's in no.
With Samach Vav.
Some of base.
Yeah.
Yud base. No, it can't be.
No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't that.
No.
Some Hey base.
Samach Hey Beis, right?
Yeah, we started it, but okay, let's go over it. He says, you got it. He says, Kara Krishma. If someone already was Yaitse with Krishma, he came to show, but he's Yaitse. It's not that he didn't say Krishma yet. V'nichnas the Beis HaKnesses, u'motzat tziba shekayrim Krishma, and you see that's where the shul is up there. Tzarech likros imoyim pasuk rishon. So he has to read with them. He has to say Shema Yisrael. God, in the Mishnah Berurah he brings that they also say Baruch Shem. It goes together with pasuk rishon. And he brings over there that the Gra holds that you should say the whole first Parsha. But we don't, the Rebbe doesn't say that. Why? Sh'lo ke'ilu ein reitzel kabel malchus shemayim im chaveru. They're being makabel malchus shemayim, and if he's not going to say it, it looks like he doesn't want to join in. Who adin? Shal dover shal tzibur oimrim. Another thing that the tzibur says, Kagayin tehilu David. Now, when he says over here, dover shal tzibur oimrim, it means that listen, in some shuls, not everybody has a chazan from Hoidu, from Baruch Shem till the end. Every people used to daven quietly, like they used to someone went over to Yishtabach to say Bochel.
Yeah.
So there's certain parts that the Tzibur says. That one of the things that the Tzibur said was Aleinu. Ashrei. But the same thing is also woman. Ashrei. Look in one. Shekain derech eretz. Yeah, but in Shulchan said also of Aleinu. That Aleinu is one of these things that's why we have a minhag Marshal. By a bris we say Aleinu, by Kiddush Levana we say Aleinu. When people get together, the dinya of Aleinu l'shabeach. That's a special thing.
What did you say it together? What?
Huh?
No, that we say it because it's not part of a bris. What do you say? Or by you say Aleinu in shul, then you go out and you do Kiddush Levana. You say again Aleinu.
In Shulchan it says that Marshal is a Aleinu. I got to thinking. I'll tell you the truth. Mrs. Angefon some time ago that there's a lot of people. There's a shayla who want to take off the tefillin or shachas. So there's a lot of people that when they're in a rush, they take off after Uvolotzion. That there's an opinion in Shulchan Aruch.
Yeah, because it's 3 times Kaddish.
There's an opinion in Shulchan Aruch that you could take off. The Rebbe says you should take off after the last Kaddish of Aleinu. So there's people that they rush up to take off tefillin, but I mean Tom. So the shayla becomes when the shul is saying you said Aleinu already when you took off your tefillin. But when the shul is saying Aleinu, you should say the words Aleinu Shabbat then Akol.
Also, the question is if you're davening in an Askara shul and they say Aleinu after Asher V'Alotzion, should you say Aleinu then or not?
Well, if it's same thing, same thing with the yain.
Even though you're going to say it later after your thing.
You say it with them. She says, "Vu adin im hoya bebasic nesses." That means that this. Before we're talking someone who walked into shul and
he found the shul davening.
He found the shul davening. Now he's saying someone was like, okay, yesterday he davened with the first minyan and he remained in shul and to learn, and now he was in shul v'ayma divrei tanchumim of sukkim v'mokim she rashoy lifsik. He's saying tillim or he's learning where he's allowed to be mafsik. So he has to be mafsik and to say with them Shema Yisrael, or to say with them Asher Avo im hu osik v'mokem she'ena rashoy lifsik k'goyim mi Baruch Shama ve'elach. He's someplace between Baruch Shama and Yishtabach. Loi yavsik ela yayma hateva shehu ayma v'shoah shatziba ayma pasuk rishon benigin hatziba. He's to sing along whatever he's saying over Vayivorach David with the same tune that the people are saying Shema Yisrael. Shehei Nira, it will appear Ke'igo Kaida Imam, as though he's reading with them. And V'yeshayim, and there's even an opinion that goes further that says the Mafsik Afilu Be'emtza Birchas Kishma V'kabel O Malchus Shemayim Im HaTzibur. Because that's such an important thing that you got to even mafsik in the middle of the Birchas Kishma. V'yeshayim, the Besuka de Zimra, Yesh L'hafsik, Avo Bebracha Shofnei Kishma, Ein L'hafsik, Chal. Over there you can be sure, Pasuk Rishon Shal Kishma, even for the say Shema Yisrael you can't. Ella, it's the same idea, Yema Oysen HaTevis Benigan, K'moshe HaTzibur Armim. Wherever he's in the middle of Alpha Saigam, he should sing it like the people are singing it. So how should a person conduct himself? He says that he says he should do Kisvara Hagimel. What's the Svara Hagimel? It's a sort of a compromise. The Besuka Zimra, Yesh Lahafsik. Im Suka the Zimra, if it's the middle, it's to say the Pasuk Shema Yisrael, you're louder. Aber be'emtza habrachas, shel Krishma, ein Lahafsik. And the Be'elis Krishma, over there, you can't be mafsik. El Yema HaTevis Benigin HaTzibur, and you should say it with the same tune that the Tzibur. Uman the mafsik with Be'elis Krishma, Likra Pasuk, Rishon Ima Tzibur, Roy Liga Boy. In other words, you could say, listen, you're not doing the right thing. Liga Boy in Yiddish, Onschreiner from. Can I say, you know?
But if you're davening with a minion,
No.
it could also come out that the daven's faster than you, and he's saying Shema Yisrael, you're holding the whatever.
It could be, but
So that's why we say maybe you don't say it to them because
yeah.
you're mixing up your whole davening.
Okay.
So that means you're supposed to daven with a niggin. You're supposed to daven with a niggin.
Well, okay. Should daven the simcha with a nigga. Steht Baruch Shalom, steht you should say with a nigga and the simcha. Now the Rebbe says. Okay. Now Gimel. Wie ist Kore Krishma v'nichnos the Beis HaKnesses u'motzu tziba shekayrin Krishma. This is the same thing as he said before already.
Right, yeah.
Yep. Toiv sheyikra imoim
Kol
Krishma v'kabel schar kekayra b'tayra. Avo, he says, ein chayev rak b'pasuk yishn k'mershes bayah.
He said before
No,
that
it's
the
a question.
Mishabura.
So, we'll take it, it's not so Parsha. So what is out there one over
What
here?
is he adding?
We just learned that over here. Karet says, before, if you look before in Beis, he said, Kora Krishma v'nichlu Beis HaKnesses, right? And over here he says, Kora Krishma,
No, he said the same
no,
word.
same thing, Kora Krishma v'nichlu Beis HaKnesses.
What's that Tzibur?
Krishma.
What does it say over there?
Krishma.
It's a good Krishna. What's that Tzibur? Krishna.
I think the chiddush over here is the chiddush over here is before he talks about he refers to before, right? He says that but you only have to say the first pasuk commercial. So the shaila is shaila and gimel is that he doesn't have tefillin. If the item is raining Krishma, so they would tefillin, and he's saying Krishma without tefillin. And the Gemara said that Krishma with tefillin can make Eid Sheka. So what? How? So he's saying over here that he shouldn't lay in Krishma Hashem Krishma, but should lay in Hashem Kaira B'Torah. That's the chiddush over here.
Okay.
Understand? So look at the words. He says Kara Krishma, v'nichnos the Beis HaKnesses, u'motzu tziva shekayrin Krishma, and what should he do? He's not wearing tefillin. So he says, Tai sheyikra imoim kol Krishma, should read the whole Krishma. V'kabel schak a kaira b'tayra. And maybe if it's kaira b'tayra, you don't have tefillin. And Abba, he says, Avo ein chayev rak b'pasuk rishon k'mershes bayah, like I said before, al tzinifen al tipish man atziba, it's kabos al shemayim together with the tziba.
Interesting.
Okay.
We just go that the